G'day, welcome to Farmland. We haven't seen it much in this tournament. I can probably understand why. A lot of these veteran players are pretty much sick of this map, but finally we get to see it in this tournament. I think this is the first time I've seen this in the top 16 matchups. We see Pringles with Japan, also known as the Japanese Sensei, on the Japanese team from Finland. Simers on the USA team from USA. We see him start with a regular squad, which is also an interesting one. It's been obviously buffed, 10 MP less since the last patch. And USA does have better regulars than most because of the M1 Garans. And we see Pringles capping the western point. And a few guys with Simers left, so big. Wow, most of his push has been in the center point with the assault squad. And eastern point I can see still being contested. Center is going to Simers. So Pringles actually swaying down on the left from the center. And he's trying to push from this way to get to the center. But it looks like he's going to try push all the way on the west and perhaps flank to the center afterwards. Regular squads not doing too well, in fact. Simers didn't get into cover to really get some good shots off. As you can see, Pringles is 6-3 so far in the infantry kills. And Simers gets to the cover once again. Here's a conscript squad from Simers. Definitely not a good place to send them, I think, especially versus the Type 100 SMGs. They'll just mow these guys down. There's no cover at all. And they're not going to do too much, I think, assaulting this point, but let's see how he does. Big swarm from Pringles on the eastern point. We'll be able to take this lone rifleman. Poor Mitchell, poor guy, he's fucked. Conscripts though, wow, look at that, that was just funny. Vaulting that fence, and I think they're going to have trouble. Yep, they've just been slaughtered. So good in ambush, good with mixing with other troops, but not by themselves charging against a fortified position. No sir, they will just get wiped out. Assault squad from Simers now going to the center and eastern, but interesting though, he's holding the center. He's got a few forward advanced troops there, and we'll be able to, I guess, hold. Because he's got a funny line going on in defense. And eastern point going to Mr. Pringles. So Pringles with a good start, quite secure on both flanks with a lot of SMG infantry, and it's going to be hard for just infantry to assault. With Simons with another assault squad, and from Pringles we have a Type 2 20mm AA gun, singles as well, just for some line of sight. And this is good play by Simons, because he saw Pringles in that area, most of his troops being in that area, he decided to come all the way to this stone wall, I'm guessing. And this is actually good because it's denied, I guess, Pringles any cover from any approach to the center. So the only way Pringles can approach the center, I guess, is to swarm from the other flags. But whilst doing that, make the other flags less defended. We see now Pringles swarming from the center to try to take the eastern point. Some decent stone wall cover to move behind to kind of flank these troops if he wants to, and do a two-pronged assault right now with a 30 cal squad out on the right side. Now center here's the 20mm flak coming down, SSD as well, so it's the spam play by Japanese. Oh, nearly a nice sneaky grenade by Simers. So here comes the SSD and the flak, infantry killing madness, and maybe Pringles can start the 3 cap on the center, but in the meanwhile we see the eastern point being pushed by Simers. 30 cal squad has dispatched most of them, and now he's going to cap the eastern point. But this SSD is coming very soon. Perhaps one SMG guy will need to definitely grenade this SSD before it does a lot of damage. Type 2 has got Rain of the center, as you can see. It's gone back to Pringles, but the problem with that is Simons can cap behind the house still. He hasn't got a field of view. But here is the flaming action. Basically left click, right click in DC, and it will shoot all over the place. And it's really, really cool to see, isn't it? And look at that. This total far out. Total bushfire, house fire, and whatever fires you can think of. It's done its job. Now it's going to go back, or even push even further. Pringles though a bit slow to, I guess, push up his infantry with the SSD. Definitely needs some line of sight. Just going into nothing. It's Simons is now coming with 80 infantry, and will definitely take it out. Well placed DC shot. This is DC'd, and will easily take that out with direct control. Bazookas rarely miss with direct control. Miss quite a lot, even it's not in direct control. M3 out on the field, decent buy by Simons, can definitely AP snipe and or even HE shell that 20mm. Oh, there it goes, 20mm down. M3 has taken it out, and Summers is definitely in the game now, and he's taken out key units from the early game of Pringles, which will prevent Pringles from getting the dominance. And Summers does have this AT gun on the field, and it's going to be pretty good versus the Japanese. It can take out a lot of their light tanks and kind of deny Pringles the advantage in the start game, which is the cheap Japanese units. The Pringles will probably have to go some medium tank to make an impact if he wants to avoid that tank. But wow, look at those grenades going everywhere. Wow. Misplaced one for that one. But yeah, this is known as the grenade center in Farmland for you new players out there. You can see it's a 1v1 map. Really, yeah, basically the veterans have been playing a long time. Don't like playing the default maps because it's so narrow, so front facing, so counter versus counter, and very static, and I guess you can call it boring for us. This is why we like the wider expanse where there's more strategy, more flanking, more maneuvering. It just, for us, breeds better gameplay and smarter, I suppose, gameplay with more skill-based results, not just I guess charge and spam your way through a one flag point. But whoa, look at that, bam! That gets the leapfrog from that house. That was pretty cool. Simons though, taking the flags now, 2-5 is ticking up to his favour, and this SSD can be repaired. You can see it, Mr. Pringles does have a tank commander right there. We see a buy of a what the? Oh, Bofers! I hate how it doesn't get attached, it's definitely a bug, but Bofers, good buy versus the Japanese, but has to be careful, I suppose, because he's only got the M3 and the Bofers, meaning a medium tank like a Chi, he can take it out. It can be countered by one unit, but here comes a swarm of infantry by Mr. Pringles using the assault squads to just push up. He's definitely got the infantry superiority right now. He can even push up to take out the M380 gun if Mr. Pringles is not careful. Both is still stuck at spawn. Simon's really getting out-grenaded, and right now this is definitely a prediction coming true. No, one guy just got destroyed, but still sneaking up. We can see Pringles is pushing up fast. M380 gun's been decrewed, and this recruit guy is going to try throw a grenade to destroy it. Nicely thrown. May destroy it. Will it? No, it does not destroy it. Still alive. Centre's been totally wiped of Simon's forces, but Simons does have a lot of troops on the eastern point pushing onto the center. We see a regular squad coming by. Back over here, SSD still not being repaired, but here comes the Bofers in play. We'll be able to start to really pick up all the infantry. M380 gun just fell by Mr. Pringles pushing up, so nice fast push by Pringles to take it out. Now Bofers needs to really take down these greenhouses so he can shoot all the way down to this position, and then yeah, take out those MGs, which is being really pesky right now. So I wonder if that's an MG from a regular squad. Looks like Mr. Pringles went one regular squad, or was that the 2-pointer? No, that was the 2-pointer. Yeah, that's the 2-pointer home guard. As we see the Marines coming out from Mr. Simons. I like the dynamic with this new 2-pointer Devil's Brigade and US Marines. Before it was always US Marines, but now there's a choice. There is a choice. Definitely I think US Marines are still viable, even though Devil's Brigade is really good now, for definitely fast pushes. Because the Devil's Brigade doesn't really have the firepower to do shooting with the, yeah, with those pistols. I don't remember what they're called. But Bofers pushing up a bit more. Going to be interesting engagement. 75mm has the HE shells. Oh! Bofers takes out the gun in one shot. I think the main gun's still alive. I think just part of the bottom part of the gun is destroyed. Type 92 is trying to sneak in through that little hole, and that Bofers did a fantastic job, and that's going to disable the 75mm for now. Perhaps a croc very soon, and it's out. The croc is out. I dare say Pringles has no CP for it, and that croc would potentially just clean up right now if it was bought. Oh, but a Greyhound is out. This could potentially clean up as well. And Pringles doesn't have... What the? This is going so close to spawn, it's dangerous. Oh, 75mm. Unfortunately, it wasn't destroyed. The main gun wasn't destroyed, only the bottom part. But Mortar was in jeopardy. And Pringles is kind of stuck in spawn right now. Trying to get something good push up with. So Bofers is kind of locking down, but this, I think the Mortar now is just focusing on taking out this Bofers. Yeah, definitely firing this vicinity. Summers does really need to pull back a bit. But I think the Croc is coming. No, it's M20. This is interesting. What's going on? Oh no, Bofors is going to start getting picked off. Just waiting for this to happen, I'm guessing. Still missing. M20. M20, grab. No, he's not going to grab it. I thought he was going to reposition it, and put it here even, and then just shoot the Bofors and kill the 92 at spawn. That would be a really clutch play, but oh, it could have been a run over play here, but can Pringles afford? Can Pringles afford a... Oh no, he hasn't got anything. Oh, he ran it over. Maybe he was waiting for MP, I don't know. That was a slow counter, and the Type 92 or whatever type number, Type X mortar thing got destroyed. 20mm now coming up, and that was a good rush by Simers. Takes out the 92. Definitely a worth trade-off. 75 coming to the center. Now this is actually a very steady static buy, which is very hard to deal with. And wow, Bofors still doing a great job. Oh yes, Croc is taking out the Type 92. Bofors is going to take out the 75. But that's a steady play, by the way, guys. 75mm AA and the AA gun 20mm for Japanese. It's so hard to counter in a great position because that AA 75mm can take out any tank the USA team can really field in a 1v1, and that 20mm obviously can just slaughter infantry. But I think the Bofors is still up. Can crew it. Sherman just needs to take that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I missed! Oh, bounced! This is gonna... Oh, can he take it out? Can he take it out? Oh, missed again! That's unfortunate for Simons. Double miss and 80 infantry finishes off. Wow, that's a big combo attack. What the? Oh, these guys, before they jumped at the tank, took one more shot, and that could have been very devastating. But unfortunately for Simons, it didn't go his way. MG, even though it's an MG, I'll probably use that to crew that, and yeah, definitely just shoot these guys out. Well, that could have been so different. But at the same time here, Simons is attacking the western point and has decrewed it. Now he's going to start capping it, and he's going to actually start off a 3-cap versus Mr.Pringles. Jesus, he's doing very well in this game, especially his USA. Look at that. Oh, it's got his bit of the back exposed, but oh no, it's having trouble hitting it. Oh no, one got through. There it goes. So, oh, this is not good. It's got the two big boys in the center that will be able to have coverage. If he just knocks down some of these houses, Mr. Pringles, he's going to have decent coverage all over the map. What the hell was that? Grenade killed himself. But he's got the Bofors still on the map. Simons has kind of been wiped from his infantry. He hasn't got anything on the field right now, and it's a big turnaround that could have ended the other way. Simons did have a bit of luck initially, but then Pringles had a bit of luck with the 75 AA just staying alive. But he's going to get this point and has infantry superiority. Flak 20mm is actually quite useless right now to help this position because it's covered by the houses and the stone walls. Pringles has an advanced set of assault squads right there. Going to try flank down here perhaps. Oh, nice pickup. Bruce Jones picked up the 750 cal from that half track, and will definitely do well on the western point. And what do we have here? Ooh, this is the Banzai 4-pointer special from the Japanese. Pretty low CP cost, but yeah, definitely this is worth the money for any 4-pointer special. You can see how many paratroopers it contains, plus these guys. But let's see these Bofors. Oh, Bofors, it's not firing. Oh, it's firing now. Oh, there it goes. Takes out one, and the other one can be taken out too. The Chiha's got pretty shitty armor. Bofors, Chiha. Oh no, Pringles is not going to risk it. And yep. Oh, 75mm AA has taken it out from afar, and that could have been so game changing. Really, if you think about the past, the Croc had many chances to take it out. The Bofors had many chances to take this out. If this was taken out, the game would be totally different. Pringles would have been wiped, and it'll be GG. But right now, it's not. And Pringles is definitely in the game, but Simons is impressively holding Mr. Pringles, and is not looking too bad at all. But I don't know how he's going to really displace and kill this 75mm. Three special points left. A croc can be bought very soon. No MP to be found yet for much. Look, jeez, yeah, no MP to be found. 79 MP, 82 MP. Jesus, he's got nothing. I wonder how much MP Mr. Pringles had. Perhaps nothing as well. And if that's the case, that's going to be a very interesting standoff battle. We see a Chihi on the field. Medium tank can take out a P3 at range, so he can take out a Stuart at range. And Mr. Pringles does have the firepower compared to Simus right now. And well, this tank commander has stayed alive all game. But perhaps this is his doom? Yes, he's finally dead. Flak shooting. Can Simus do anything with this Chihi on the field? And this 20mm has so many tanks protecting it right now, and it's just going to be ripping Simus's troops. Simus could potentially just play a defensive game behind behind the buildings and camp from the sides of the flag. Chihi misses the first shot. Ooh, AP snipe, that 20mm. That doesn't do too much, I guess. It's going to just be decrewed. As, yep, Pringles is decrewing it. He's crewing it now. The interesting hold by Simus, just holding the flags by hiding on the sides on the western point. It's actually pretty strong too, so Simus does have a pretty strong foothold in both of the flags, and the emplacement play of Pringles in the center is great for the center, but it can't really make an impact on the sides yet. But he is a ho-ha half-track, in my opinion the shittest half-track in the game. Having the MGs on the side and the front, pretty useless. The German one I find is better because of the MG effectiveness. But there's something at least, and yep, the 50 cal is definitely done well on this map. Has stopped the rush in its tracks. Let's see on the eastern point, the Stuart is still alive. Chihi is definitely on its targets. 20mm still there. Wow, so he's actually holding. Maybe Pringles is really CP capped as well. I'm thinking so. They can't really do much on the side flags. 53-9. Pringles has got, Simus has got a very good lead, but very low on MP. So I don't know how long he can keep this up. So I don't know how. Also, I don't know how much MP Mr. Pringles has. 75mm, trying to take up a shot. This is the prop. This is the game changer here. Really, if that 75mm died before, this would have been a totally different game. Simus would be able to dominate with the croc. He should be killing everything on the map. Because of this 75mm, it's stuck playing a defensive role. Same as I guess the Stuart. Everything is just totally changed now, and that was very unfortunate for Simus. I would have liked to see him dominate. Because Pringles just really needs to be dominated. This is not fair. Why he's just dominating everyone? So far, no one has given him even a close to GG game so far. Oh, AP sniping from Simus. I'm saying this is probably the biggest, the best challenge Pringles has got so far, and Simus could even win this. Right now, he's looking very, very smart play so far. Very sneaky play as well. We see him holding from behind the house as well. You can see this is pretty good. Simus has troops right there. The flak can't really take it out. Nothing can really take it from the center. Because if he held it right in the cover over here, these guys could just get outshot. But holding from there is very good. Potentially would have had some guys over there as well for Simus. But still holding. Still holding. Chihi's getting impatient. He wants to take it out there soon. Ooh. I don't think Simus noticed this. The Stuart is just out staying there. Yeah, he hasn't noticed. Oh no, he's got the APCR. He's got the APCR. Oh no. Oh wow. See that little... Oh no, that... Oh wow. Oh, this could happen. Oh no. That's bloody wooden pole there is blocking the Simus's penetration. It's actually stopping the kinetic energy, so unfortunately this hut has just lost Simus that Stuart. Chihi now is just going to go bam. He's out of APCR, so I don't think he can penetrate. There's no chance whatsoever. Chihi will take it out in the next few shots. Next shot perhaps. Oh! I didn't see that. Croc coming from the flank down the line roadway is taking the side shot of Chihi, and Pringles has lost this Chihi. He's in deep trouble. Simus is doing extremely well holding from the flanks. This is a very interesting position play right now. Pringles only has the center and is struggling so hard to cap the sides. Oh no! Ooh, okay, he's got line of sight, so that's good. He's really struggling to get to the sides. I've never seen Pringles being outplayed like this for a long time. 75. Can't do too much. Croc is gonna play a bit cheeky. Wow, it's going for it. It's going. What are you doing, Simus? Careful, careful. Oh, careful. Yes, AP snipe. Oh, that was a good play, but fortunately just missed. Oh no! Wow, that yeah, that was unfortunate, I guess. That could have worked from Simus, so that was a pretty good play. A bit risky, but did the job. I wonder what the MP situation is for Pringles. Right now that 50 cal is just ripping stuff up on this area, and yeah, it's done such a good job. Veterancy 3 already. It's gained 1 weapon star and is doing well, even though the position is quite questionable because it doesn't have cover, and when it shoots it's standing, so it's not as accurate. Perhaps maybe get down to this position there. Oh, yeah, there it's moving right now. Oh no, it's getting more ammo. It's out of ammo. Greyhound just died. I don't know where that died, but it just died to the 75mm, I believe. I think that was there. Oh, it's right there. So that's a pretty far shot. Repairing low. Oha doing a good job, and Pringles is pushing now up with the rest of the paratrooper squad. And he's capping the eastern point. Still alive. Just needs some infantry. He does have the MP now for infantry. You can see he's getting 2.1 MP per second. 0.5 MP. Oh no, Type 4 RPG has taken out that Stuart. Because there was no line of sight, no infantry in front. Unfortunately, the infantry flow was a bit subpar in that situation. But always hard to be perfect in every game or every situation. There's always going to be a mistake a player makes. But not everyone is perfect in this game. Very hard to pick sometimes. SMG in a strength position. M1 Garand, bam, takes it out. So Pringles now is working his way on all the sides. He's just flanking this point now with grenades, and the paratroopers are now capping the western point. So Pringles is going to turn it around with a 3 cap. Oh no. And he doesn't have any vehicles though, but he's got the 20mm and the 75. Pringles though, sorry, Simus though has nothing in terms of vehicles. He only can play with infantry. You can see his points. This is interesting. What Simus needs, I suppose, is just to dominate with infantry. I guess his only benefits right now, or his only bonuses right now is that infantry. I would probably get one M3 on a side flank just to stop rushes like these from happening. The Hoha right now is not really contested by any sort of counter. Just the airborne are on this area with no AT infantry whatsoever, so it can just have a field day right now. The Hoha is just going to charge in, just slaughter everything with his MGs. And Simons has prevented the 3 cap, but not too well. Oh, M20, decent buy I suppose. Can stave off the 3 cap, hold this point. Oh no, oh no. Oh, it's reloading. It's reloading. Oh no. So it looks like Pringles has got the point back. Paratroopers are blazing away in a decent position, pinning down the airborne. The Japanese paratroopers, I should say, so not to get mistaken, from the airborne of USA. 3 cap though, total turnaround. Summers had so much potential this game to just destroy things, but things didn't actually work his way. To be honest, I'm thinking Summers was actually unlucky in this game so far, because if he took out that 75mm for one, and plus there was so many times, yes, actually this 75mm has been a lucky bastard. So many times shots have missed, went over its head, and even shots hit didn't destroy it. Unfortunate. It's right now, oh yeah, Simons doesn't have anything. This is bank for a Stuart. I don't know. He's got no infantry to protect it as well. I guess he needs to take out that 20mm, that's for sure. He can probably take that out, but then I guess I guess it's a do or die moment. This is pretty much attack the 20mm, kill the 75mm AA, and you'll be okay. Oh, here is the 80 bazooka. Oh no, it's all over. His MP is too low. You can see at around the 25-minute mark, he's getting, for you new players out there, or for players that don't understand, it's 0 MP right now. So he's getting 0 MP from the game. Not from the game, from I guess your normal resources, but you're getting payback still. Payback lasts the entire game. So that's why you will always get MP throughout no matter how long the game goes, because you always get payback. That's based on your CP. So he's getting 1.5 MP per second, but the normal MP stays the same. So it finishes at 25 minutes or so. So really, he's just ticking up very slowly, and he's not going to be able to afford anything drastic. And look at that turnaround, total turnaround. I feel so bad for Mr. Simers. That was quite an impressive USA play. Very impressive positional play as well. And it looks like he can't come back. This is impossible to come back from. I can't see how. Yeah, it's only. Yeah, what's this? What is this? Yeah, this is a goodbye from Pringles. This is just. Yeah, this is just definitely locking the door with about 60,000 padlocks. Because all he can afford is infantry. Left side's got 20mm. Right side's got 20mm. That means GG. There's no doubt about it. 160%. No way Simons can win this. Yeah, even 100% luck goes to Simons. Nothing can save him in this match. GG. I want to call it. Well done, Mr. Pringles, showing his strength that really was tested this game. And I'd say he's got lucky a few times too. Well done to Simons for playing. Yeah, very good story. Simons was a new player, well, not really a new player. I guess he was a pub player, playing at pubs. I played him in one pub, noticed him, asked him to see if he wanted to practice and get good to join the competitive community, and he did get good. He practiced a lot, and here he is now. This was only about 4 or 5 months ago. Most of these veteran players you see in the tournament have been playing maybe for 4 or 5 years, some of them even longer, and a lot of them playing 3,000 plus hours. Simons is definitely a new player to pro story. Very good attitude, easygoing guy, and it's yeah, I'd love to see him in future tournaments. And Pringles looking strong. Who can stop him? Maybe Jutska can. Let's see if Jutska can give him a good game. I'm sure he will definitely test Mr. Pringles. But still definitely looking strong and one of the favourites alongside Hansi. So Jutska has got through because Konos did forfeit the match because he had to go somewhere for real life reasons and can't play in a tournament anymore. But Jutska, I suppose, did kind of deserve that win after that had a sink. So not a too bad of an ending. So Jutska versus Mr. Pringles in the third round for this side of the bracket. GG.